This is Brian Anderson. Joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Good work there as it goes.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Timberwolves on D. And here's Hunter for three. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Randall can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's the break. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's James. With the drive. Leaps for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And it's Whitmore missing.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Outside Edwards. Outside Reeves. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense, but they're not there.
With one of the more unique skill sets in the league, Randall is a valuable part of this squad.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Lakers trail by 4. And that one's good. Whitmore.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Drops in the three.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside for Randall. Again, the Timberwolves score. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. It's rebounded by Minnesota. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Chris Sharon saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Back to Reeves. Up top, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Berger. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
James, a good look. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Lakers making a switch here. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter here. Here he goes. Dillingham.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
McDaniels from long range. Lakers trail by 6. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. For 3, James. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 8. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Dillingham. Back to DiVincenzo. With 1 on the clock. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunity. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early...
Oh, my! Big time right there. Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Shannon. It's tipped. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. To the inside.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
For three, DiVincenzo gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Collins inside. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 6. Back to DiVincenzo. The three. Rebounded by the Lakers. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. LaRavia outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Dillingham.
Oh, are you kidding me? And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Randall. Shoots over Collins. Randall can't hit. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Back to Collins. Over Gobert. And Collins with the slam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Shannon. Randall on the screen. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Collins. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
It's James on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Randall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I just love the ball.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Randall.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well. Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Outside for Randall. James with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Whitmore. Again, Los Angeles. Minnesota leading by 13. Outside McDaniels. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Outside Reed. Back to James. And slammed dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Pass to Reeves. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay, and he tricked that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Takes it inside. Randall, good. And that's now 18 points for Julius Randle.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
The three, James. No good there. Minnesota leading by 18. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Reeves. 5 points in the game. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so it's Minnesota, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hayes with a screen. From deep, Mitchell. They get it back. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back over to you, Brian.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Fires, high post. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. A shot by Reeves, no good. Lakers trail by 18. Back to Edwards. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Minnesota now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Baseline jumper. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Whitmore's got 6.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Lets it fly. It's good from the top of the key. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And that one drops. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Mitchell misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Edwards. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
The 3 from Mitchell doesn't go that time.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Lakers trail by 20. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's Dillingham. He has 7. It's stolen by Smart. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Randall inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Great positioning on the putback.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Pass to DiVincenzo. A minute 58 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
With the step back. Pass to Reed. Now, here is James. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Collins with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Smart with a transition bucket.
Outstanding energy from Smart. I mean, pushing himself to get up the floor.
16 feet out. Another one falls for Minnesota.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Shannon. To the middle. Here's Randall. Rebound, the Lakers. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dillingham. And a nice finish on the layup. Dillingham's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 16. Pass to Shannon. Here is DiVincenzo. Sinks the tray.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
And there's James from the arc.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Left side, DiVincenzo. Collins with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 19. Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Dinwiddie, no good. Here's Shannon. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. And here's Hunter for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Up again. It doesn't go for him.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Tries again. Pass to Shannon. Off the mark there with a 3. Lakers trail by 18. Collins drawing the double team. They get it back. Oh, he botches the dunk. With a step back. Collins with the rebound. So it's the Lakers now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
From the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Dinwiddie, no good. Minnesota leading by 18. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Oh, it's stolen. James, outside. Over Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponent. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Lakers trail by 17. Mitchell fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Now James.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 16. Now Randall takes a three. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 25 points in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
It's tipped. It's stolen by James. And he slams it down.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Now Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, another bucket, continues to expand his offensive game.
Now here's Mitchell. Now Whitmore. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. Whitmore's got 9 points here in the second half.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And this is a nice win because facing a non-conference opponent, there's always some uncertainty. But they played their own game and dictated the action. Now they just need one more win to sweep the season series against the Lakers.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Just 5 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Whitmore. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team.
Like bing, with his spin on weird, put up, I like bing, ping pong.